to the next session on engineering mechanics. In this session, we will solve one last problem on the topic of centroid. So you can see here, this geometry has been given and we have to find the centroid of the shaded area, which means we have to calculate the centroid of this right angle triangle, this rectangle that we see here, the semicircle which we see, and from that we have to subtract the centroid of this quarter circle. Also, an important thing to note over here is this part of the right angle triangle has shifted to the left. Now all the dimensions over here are marked in mm. So this is something which you can note down. So first thing that we are going to do is we are going to copy the geometry. Now please note that this right angle triangle has gone to the left and the semicircle has also gone to the bottom. Here you have a quarter circle whose radius is given as 30. So first thing that we are going to do is we are going to mark the dimensions. This is 45. This height of the right angle triangle has been given as 30. This distance has been given to us as 60. This point is the origin and this radius has been given as 25. Now this height is 60 plus 30, 90. This will be 25 plus 25, 50. It's obvious. So before making the table, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to mark the bodies. We are going to take this rectangle as the first body. Then we'll have the semicircle as the second body. We have the right angle triangle as the third body. And this quarter circle as the fourth one. So for this rectangle, centroid will be exactly at the half. So somewhere over here, this is my G1. For semicircle, it will be over here, G2. For right angle triangle, it will be over here, G3. And for the quarter circle, it will be somewhere over here, this will be G4. These two gaps will be 4r by 3 pi. These two are 1/3 of base and height. This gap is also 4r by 3 pi. So now let's make the table. The first column is of the part. Then we will write down the area of the part AI, which is in mm square. Then we have to write the coordinates xi, yi, both will be in mm. Then we have to calculate ai, xi in mm cube and ai, yi again in mm cube. The first part is the rectangle, for which the area is going to be 90 is the height and the base over here is 50. So it is 90 into 50, which is 4500. Xi will be half of this, which is 25. Yi will be half of the height, which is 90 by 2, 45. So once you multiply, you get this value as 112500. This is 202500. The next shape we have taken is of the semicircle. Area is pi r square by 2. Now this value is going to be 981.75. X is the radius 25. Y is below the x axis, so this is minus 4r by 3 pi. This value is minus 10.61. AI xi, when I multiply, I get 24543.75, and AI yi is minus 10416.37. The next shape is of the right angled triangle, for which the area is half, base is 45, height is 30. So this makes it to 675. Then we have the x coordinate to the left. So this will be minus, and the distance is 45 by 3. So this is minus 15. Height over here is from this end. You see this is 60. This is 30. So total of 90. This gap is 1/3 of 30, which is 10. So we have 90 minus 10, or you can write 90 minus 30 by 3. So this makes it to 80. Then we have to just multiply. So this becomes minus 10125. This is 54,000. This is minus 15. Then we have the fourth shape, which is the quarter circle. Area is pi r square by 4. Radius was 30. So when you substitute, please don't forget the minus sign, because this is what we have to remove. So you get minus 706.86. Then we have xi for the semicircle. This gap is 4r by 3 pi. This total distance is 50. So it is 50 minus 4r by 3 pi, which makes it to 37.27. This height from here to here is 90. This gap is 4r by 3 pi. So it is 90 minus 4r by 3 pi, and we get the value as 77.27. Then we just have to multiply. So we get minus 26344.67, and here we get minus 54619.07. Then we have to calculate summation AI. Summation AI xi and summation AI yi. This is 5449.89. This is 100574.08, and lastly this is 191464.56. So once you have calculated everything in the table, you have to find G, x bar, y bar. X bar is summation AI xi upon summation AI, which will make it to 18.454 mm. Y bar is summation AI yi upon summation AI. So this is 35.132 mm. Therefore, G x bar y bar is nothing but 18.454 comma 35.132 mm. So this is the final answer. Now let's place this value. X is 18.45. Now this is 25. So it has to be less somewhere here. And the y is 35. So we know this height is going to be half of 90, means 45. So again it has to be lesser. So somewhere over here will be, here is my G x bar y bar for this entire body. So with this I end the session. I hope you have understood the numerical. If you have any doubt, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.